Intuition, gut feelings, using the third eye. This spirit information is filtered through our human bodies. However, some bits and pieces of spirit information get left behind. Welcome to Unfiltered. DeEtte Ranae is an unfiltered psychic medium and here to give you messages from spirit with no holds barred. DeEtte Ranae says it as she receives it. And here is your host of Unfiltered, DeEtte Ranae.
Hey everybody, welcome to Unfiltered with DeEtte Ranae here. I am bringing through your one question readings today. I'm waiting to share this everywhere. This is a new program here, so you know what? I'm always waiting, you know what, just because it is a newer show, to just kind of say, oh my God, who wants to come in? Who wants a reading? Who needs that imperative information? So if you're out there, please do me a favor and say hi to me. Tell me you're watching. I'm going to start sharing this like all over Timbuktu if I can actually find it. There we go. I think I found it. So I'm going to start sharing this all over everybody and do me a favor. Say, good afternoon. I can't even talk. Thank you. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Denise. How are you guys doing? I'm not doing mediumship, darling. Just psychic, okay? Just psychic readings. Just because it's a little easier. No time, no talk. Exactly, Andrea. See what happens, Andrea, when you miss your reading, your scheduled reading? I just show up online for you several times. So what I'm doing right now is just, hi, Tim. What I'm doing right now is just literally sharing this everywhere. So do me a favor, financial. Awesome. Let's do that. We'll start with that. I'm just sharing this a few different places, guys, before I get started, just because you guys know how I am. It takes me forever in a day. And then we'll look at that financial for you, Andrea. Only because I really don't want to be distracted for you. So do it, Lala, it's meant to be. It is meant to be. What do you think about that? So do me a favor, guys, and share everywhere for me, okay? Share this. Let's make this a popular show that more and more people want to come to and want to see, kind of get their little bit of a, their little bit of fix. They're just their fix. I don't know if that makes sense. So, again, I am just sharing this. I don't know if you guys are watching me pop this everywhere and anything. That's what I am doing. So do me a favor. You can also, like I said, share it yourselves for me. I really appreciate that so much because that just kind of gets it going, gets it for other people. My spiritual journey is going to happen or should just move on. It's going to happen, Denise. Oh my God. Oh my God, Denise, I can hear my own ear. Sorry, Andrea, I'll come back to your question. Only because as soon as Denise asked that, my ears just started going crazy. And yes, darling, it is. But I feel like you're not quite trusting those ears of yours so much. Okay. Thank you for sharing it, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Two things are happening, Miss Denise. One, I'm hearing my ears. My ears are not exactly, they're there, they're open, but not to the point I would kind of like to have them with you. And I don't know what it is about yourself that you're not quite trusting right now or what is going on, but I just feel like you're having that type of a situation going on. With that, couple more places. I'm just feverishly sharing this everywhere, just everywhere, so everybody can see this or know what's going on or not. But yes, Denise, I feel like that's what's going on with that. And thank you. There's also something going on with your throat chakra. So I don't know if you're hesitant to give the messages, hesitant to kind of go further, go do more, or if you've just kind of looked at like maybe. I'm almost hearing like you thought it's like a waste of time. Like you're good morning or good afternoon, Miss Jackie. I don't know if this is you're afraid of what's going to happen, or if you're not getting the results you feel like you're supposed to be getting. And I think that's where I'm coming with the throat chakra. So I feel like it's a hesitation. But you know what, darling? Just start posting to that Facebook site that you got because it's amazing. You know what I mean? And kind of devote it, every day, a little bit of time every day to doing that, maybe doing some TikTok along with it. I don't know if you're looking for more clientele to come in or if you're just looking for the journey because the spiritual journey is always going, always, always, always going. And trust me, it is there and it is happening. Okay. Um, so God bless you, darling. God bless you on that. Andrea, oh, by the way, Denise, I hope it helps. Thank you. Andrea, I want to look at your financial, okay? I am pulling some cards also on top of everything, everybody. So I'm using the Nature Whisper card. Oh, and by the way, guys, I enabled, if you're watching this, as we all know, you can go to the website, WLTK-DB.com, and watch it and or listen to it there all you want. It's awesome. It goes that way. You can go to the multiple places that I shared it on Facebook. If you are watching off my Facebook site, my public site, which is the DeEtte Ranae Psychic Medium, I'm officially accepting stars now. Can you believe it? I finally got to that point where I can accept stars. So super excited about that. So please, 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 even if you had questions on Monday, please ask more. We need to get this generated, okay? And guys, I will not be here next week, okay? I will not be here next week. I had a prior engagement. Oh my God. Half the deck just dropped out on you, Andrea. So I don't think we need all of those cards for your question, but I'm going to take the top one. I will not be here next Tuesday just because I do have a prior engagement, but I will be here the week after, okay? So, Andrea, I got to take this. I apologize, Andrea. This is a kind of a smack dab in your face for your financial gratitude and appreciation. And I know you're looking at this card like, what the hell does that have to do with anything with my financial? Well, darling, I'm going to tell you right now, that is the biggest thing to do with financial. The absolute biggest thing you can do. Why? Because we can work until our tushies are just as tired as they can be and really not get anywhere. But I will tell you what, if you wake up in the morning and just say gratitude for your position, gratitude for the money coming in, gratitude for your bank account, and just appreciation of it, you're going to watch it grow. Okay. You are going to watch it grow. You're going to watch opportunities come in abound. And I know that sounds so silly. Hey, Pam. Hi, Joy. I know that sounds so silly, but trust me, when I'm here to tell you, this is from my own standpoint. This is what I do. When every time I spend my accounts down to nothing, I literally sit there and go, wait a second. You know what? I appreciate the fact that money's flowing into them, that I don't have to worry about money. And I just have a lot of gratitude for it. And then I just sit back and I walk away. And you know what happens? All of a sudden, boom, 3, 4, 5, 10 people sign up for readings. Or, somebody's asking for another class. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you for sharing, Sherry. And that's what happens. So, you know what, darling? Started looking for more appreciation, more gratitude, and really watch things come up about. You're gonna be pleasantly surprised with that. Okay. Next. Perfect. Miss Pamela, love a card, and I'll share. Of course, I will give you a card, and thank you guys for sharing. Thank you. Again, I've only been doing, this is just a brand new show. This is a brand new show where, by the way, guys, I might just use the F-bomb a lot. So it is unfiltered. And what I mean by unfiltered is that, you know what, I'm just not going to cookie cut or anything. Anybody that's ever had a reading with me, I kind of say it as it is. I try to have some delicacy with it. But at the end of the day, you know what? I believe in giving what I get and trying not to change it up too much, if that makes sense. Just trying not to change it up too much. Okay. Oh no. Send prayers to Miss Laura for me, everybody. She's one of my students and she's got a really bad sinus infection. Oh my gosh, the poor girl. So if anybody wants to send her prayers, maybe a little love and tenderness, that would be awesome for her to kind of help her. So Miss Pamela, a card for you. Gosh, you're going to make it easy for me tonight. Just easy. Wow, I feel like, Pam, you're also kind of jumping in your own true self here. I don't know what that means, but I'm feeling like a powerful, overwhelming, it's not really overwhelming, but what it feels like is all this feels like it's blooming. Everything feels like it's blossoming, okay? And everything feels like it's opening up. It's kind of like watching the most beautiful flowers. It just opens up and just kind of sprouts. And that's what this is feeling. I'm still feeling some hesitation in your throat chakra, darling, and I'm not quite sure what that's about, but I do feel as if that's starting to open up a little bit for you. Your card is contemplation. Contemplation. What you thinking about, Pam? What you thinking about? This is really telling me that there's a lot of things in your life you're just kind of thinking about and you're contemplating. You're contemplating, which tells me we're beyond the thinking. We're really beyond the thinking, and mm, how do I put that? Let's change that up a little bit. So to me, contemplation is more about you're really pondering on what I want to do. Hello, Donna. What I have to do, what I need to do, what is a better way for me to go. Okay. You're looking between, A and B and things of that nature. So you're past the thought process of, the million of thoughts that come in and the million of possibilities. And you're really starting to look at should I or shouldn't I, this or that, really coming down to, yeah, exactly what's next. That's what you're looking at. Okay. And I feel like that's where you're at this point. Okay. But if you notice this, although you do have the little lady there looking into the sky, and she's really kind of like, what is next? Everybody else is just so calm. Everything is so calm. If you see the butterflies are up there, it's really showing a lot of renew and a lot of rebirth that's going on for you and just a lot of beginnings. Okay. So hopefully that helps, my dear. Well, if this is unfiltered, I would like to know if I'm any closer to living on my own. I'm sorry, Sherry. You know why I'm laughing. Darling, you will never be alone. Never. Um, I'm sorry, darling. Um, Actually, Sherry, let's take that question because I love the fact that you have a revolving door. I really do love, Sherry, the fact that you have a revolving door. You don't even know. I know it can be overbearing. I know it can be overwhelming because you have just so many beautiful family members. And you are just such an amazing person to just allow them to come in and just kind of share all that with you. Um, oh wow! And I'm hearing man in the middle. I don't know what that means, darling. I don't know what that means. I'm almost wondering if one of your daughters is in a newer relationship or something because I'm hearing man in the middle. So I don't know what that is. Um, thank you. Beautiful. I am also feeling, wow, I do feel like you have a lot going on. Thank you, Sherry. I also feel like you do have a lot going on because I just feel like you're really unsettled by a lot of things. And I don't think it's so much as a living situation, but just a lot of unsettled going on. So I don't understand what that feeling is, but it's right in my gut. It's coming up. And I don't feel like you're really talking about the unsettled feeling that you're having because I don't feel like you're bridging this. Okay. It's like you're keeping your mouth shut, for whatever reason. But I do kind of feel like you're just like, it's just not going to do you any good anyway. Like you've been here, done that, you know what I mean? And I just feel like you're running into some stubbornness, and so you've just learned to kind of shut your mouth, okay? Although I do feel that you're starting to keep to yourself a little bit, I do feel like whichever one is still there with you, I feel like they're, you know what, I want to say getting the shit together because I think the shit is already together, but I do feel they're just kind of they're bringing things together. They want to make sure it's a success when they go back out this time around, and I do feel like it. I feel like it's going to happen. I do feel like it's. I heard a year, darling, so it might be 6 months to a year before you're completely on your own, at least on the first floor, if that makes sense. So I keep hearing the man upstairs isn't going. You still have the man upstairs, and I know what that means. Like the man upstairs isn't going anywhere. I don't feel so. Um, let's pull a card on that too, Sherry, just to see what it says. I am so funny. Oh my God, this is so funny. It says, "Make a wish, Sherry. Make a wish." Make sure you don't tell anybody your wish, though, or it won't come true, Sherry. So it's make a wish, and you know what? Kind of say a prayer with it. Make sure you blow all those out and just kind of send them off. And just remember, if you don't wish doesn't come true, at least all these little things with laughter of those kids that you have at your house will make new fairies. Okay? So Hopefully, Sherry, that will help you. Hopefully. I need a drink. Oh my gosh, Jackie, I'm sorry. I skipped over you. I didn't even notice, darling. I went to my starred once and realized you were starred first by a minute. I apologize. So, Miss Jackie, I would love to hear a message from Spirit, from you and Spirit. I love that. Um, thank you. Okay. Going to this. Okay. Okay, which maybe I should PM you. Go ahead, Sherry. Go ahead and PM me, darling. Go ahead. Okay. Make sure we keep sharing the site, darling. Um, wow, Jackie. Wow, this is awesome. Acceptance of love, my dear. Accept it. Wow, what a beautiful card, isn't it? It says acceptance of love. I love this because when you're looking at the card, you're seeing the man, the man in the tree. You're also seeing the woman coming up, which to me it's more like be brutal. I can take it. At least I think I can. Oh, love it, dear Tim. Oh my God. Um, but you also see it's kind of like Mother Nature, and if you really look at it, it's just such a beautiful thing here. Okay, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm honestly looking when you're looking at two such drastically different characters here. Okay, you really are. You're looking at one just very much tree, very much immobile, isn't going to be going anywhere. Where the lady that's more like the plant and the flowers is going to be able. She's going to be able to spread her wings. She's going to be able to go everywhere and anywhere. But neither one of it. You know what? Some people think trees are beautiful. Some people don't, and everything. So acceptance of love, I think it's acceptance of yourself also, and in the aspect of who you are and what you are. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So I do feel like it's that, but I also feel like it's taken in love. So accepting love coming to you. Okay. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you, Miss Jackie, but I really hope it does. But I do feel like, what, you're in a whole it just kind of feels as if, what, when I'm pulling this card, that you're at that point in life where you've done a lot of healing. I feel like you're really in your head and you really have to start looking at yourself and see how beautiful you are. You know what I mean? And just kind of go from there. Okay. And see the beauty within you. So hopefully, Jackie, that helps. Okay. Hopefully that helps, my darling. If it doesn't, you can yell at me. It's okay. Miss Joy, yes, of course you can have a card, my dear. Of course you can. Oh, very much so. Oh, I'm so glad, Jackie. Hello, Sir Michael. Hello. Okay, this is a new show, Michael. You can catch me on Tuesday nights too. It's just me. Me and my mouth. Me and my mouth. Okay. Okay. I'm freaking out as my last day of work is approaching. Oh, that's because I'm going to bring you on my show. That's why. You know what, Michael? I'll pull a card on that in a few minutes. How's that sound? So, Joy, so if we can star that for me, I would love it because I do not want to miss that. I need to do this. So, Miss Joy, Miss Joy, Miss Joy, let me pull a card for you, darling. Do. Oh, catch your breath, Joy. Catch your breath. I love this. I love this. Um, Hello, Tony. Catch your breath. If you look at this, Joy, I just feel like, you know what? You have a lot going on. I don't know what's going on in your life, but this card is telling me you have a lot going on, a lot of thoughts, a lot of activity, a lot of maybe loose ends, just a lot all over the place. And I think this is more than just spring cleaning. And I feel like sometimes you just have to sit back, take a moment for yourself, and just go, oh my God, I can do this. Sit down, take a break, have a drink, whatever it is you do that helps yourself out. Okay. But it really is time for you to start, just kind of sit back and take that moment. I feel like every time I read for you, Ms. Joy, it's just a matter of there's always so much going on in your life, always so much going on. And, maybe this summer it's time for you to not only continue with doing some of that, but really taking time for you also. Okay. So give yourself a break, darling. Not everything has to be done all at once. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, Julie, no question. Can I have a card, please? Of course. Of course. Let's do this. You're going to have to let me know if the cards are telling the truth or lying, guys. Okay? You're going to have to tell me the one way or another. Beautiful. Because as we know, you're welcome, Miss Joy. As we know, I don't do a lot of cards. Okay. So this next card was for, God, I lost her name. Oh my God, I hope you know who it was. Julie. Julie, show your support. Show your support. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? It's just a beautiful card. When I'm looking at this card, though, Julie, I feel like this is just um, showing up, just showing up, in general, just showing up. Maybe not so much the support aspect of it, but the showing up part of it. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, it feels kind of like, of course you can, Tony. I'm You know what? I'm just feeling this is more about you showing up to different things. Okay. Sometimes in life, we tend to hesitate a little bit. We have ideas, we have thoughts, we have wishes, we have so much that we want to do. But you know what? We don't always show up to it. Okay. We don't always show up to our life. And I'm really feeling like with this card, it's telling me that you need to just show up, learn to show up. Okay. And I'm not going to say that you don't do that maybe on a regular basis, but maybe this is at this point moving out of your comfort zone. Okay. Kind of showing up out of that comfort zone, giving yourself a little support, giving yourself a little pat on the back. Know that you can do this, and there's an ease about this. Okay. Because as you're looking at the card, she's showing up. And you know what? I love the fact of this because she's showing up here as this almost like is human or whatever it is. But I don't know if you notice this. This is a fairy over here with a rose. That's a fairy with a rose. And all it is a showing up to each other to say, hey, I'm here. You don't have to do a lot. And then just accept, what comes from there. Okay. Hopefully that helps, my darling. Hopefully. Do. I'm clicking over here to see what's going on with my activity. Because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, somebody commented. Oh, that's a different one. Oh, by the way, guys, did you see? Did you see? Does anybody ever heard of the intuitive woman? Fuck, you should, because she's awesome. Excuse my swearing. I told you I was going to drop the F-bomb. Anyway, she's amazing. Her name is Tina. She's the intuitive woman. You need to go check her out because guess who did I did a podcast with her? I did. And guess what? Guess what? It was amazing. It was amazing. So everybody's got you. Tina she's a rock star, dear. She is a rock star. Love her. Love her, love her, love her. So that podcast with me went live today. So everybody's gonna have to go check that out. Okay. Donna, I would like clarification on if I'm supposed to walk away from him or pursue this new gentleman, or what if you feel called, please. Okay. Okay, Donna. Wow. That makes me really still in my head. It really makes me still in my head because I'm not hearing the words like too good to be true or anything like that. But I feel like you're just taking a time. I feel like maybe he's not everything you always pick in a person or everything go after in a certain person. So I feel like you're kind of sitting back like a lady in waiting. Okay. I just feel like you're sitting back and kind of contemplating. I'm not feeling anything negative with the gentleman at all. Um, but I do feel like you have some hesitation on your end, okay? And I'm wondering how ready you are for a relationship. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I kind of feel like it's more like a um I feel like it's about you being 110% ready for something. So I don't feel it's so bad. I feel like it could be the right timing, but I feel like you know what, you have to. I don't know if it means I'm kind of hearing like get off the couch, get out of the chair. You know what I mean? Kind of almost like go for it. But I don't feel like it has to be in like a throw yourself at him type of a way. But I do feel like it's like get dressed up, go to dinner, go do things that you don't normally do, and just kind of see what happens. Because I do feel like it could be a pretty amazing relationship. But again, I feel like some of it's moving out of your comfort zone because what I'm literally seeing is like two people getting dressed up. And I'm not talking about, I'm seeing like, not like a gown, but, more formal going to a really, really upscale restaurant. And then on the back half of it, I'm seeing you at like a ball game and like tailgating and doing all these different things. And I just feel like it's a matter of going out of your comfort zone with this person. Oh, you've been seeing for almost 3 years, but it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, met someone new. I'm talking about the new person, honey, not the guy you've been with for 3 years. It's the met somebody new that I'm looking at, because it feels new to me. It feels new to me, okay? So I feel like the new one is going out of your comfort zone. I feel it's, you know what? I feel like that's the one, like, possibly go for it. I really do. Like a possible go for it, because I'm just seeing new situations and new things happening, and just a lot of joy, just a lot of going more into direction maybe you want to do, um, and going in that aspect. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miss Kelly. Back to you, darling. Back to you. Okay, Michael, I want to get to you, darling. Um, I think I've been watching whereabouts it is for you in the aspects of everything. And then we'll do Tim after that. So, Michael, I'm hearing it is so funny, honey, because I literally like I was gonna go to you right away, and then I thought, no, I gotta see if that image goes out of my head. Because I literally heard, and it's so ironic, but I heard it's time for you to fly. It's time for you to fly. It's like it's time you are done directing airplanes. You are done directing somebody else's flight. It is time for you to get your own set of wings and you to go. Okay. And you know what? I think you already know that. So I don't think it's just coming with the time of your retirement. I think you already know that. And I do. I see you just like it's like a lot of hesitation, a lot of back and forth, a lot of oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But I'm also hearing if you put as much effort into yourself and your passions as you do in your day-to-day job that you have been doing for however many years, you're going to watch yourself soar. You're going to watch yourself just so take off. But I'm also feeling like you can't allow yourself to get overwhelmed with it, okay? Because I do feel like, you know what, you already have success, but I feel like you're going to find a lot of success with this that maybe you weren't contemplating. Like you're going to be like, oh my God. So it's basically really getting that on off sign going. So it's like really put down some, these are my hours. This is it. Whether you want to open it for a week, a month, a year, I do feel like you're gonna have like a waiting list, like a waiting list. If you do, you only open up your schedule for a month, I feel like you'll have a waiting list for people to come see you. I don't see you doing as many events per se. When I talk about wellness events, psychic events, things of that nature, but I do see you showing up to do gallery events and things of that. And by the way, Michael, do you want to do that? Do you want to join forces? I'll come to Minnesota. We'll meet halfway. We'll do a gallery together. But I do feel like it's more of that, Michael. But I do feel it's just you showing up and you going, boom, let's do this. Okay, boom, let's do this. Awesome. Thank you. Perfect confirmation. I'm in surrender mode. Yes, I'm working on my schedule, trying not to overload. Exactly, Michael. And that's just it. So really just kind of figure out what your hours are. Remember, you're going into retirement. This life is all about retirement. I mean, honestly, Michael, somebody asked me I went to get my nails done yesterday. Okay. Anybody like them, by the way? I went and got my nails done. And the gentleman goes, didn't you have to work today? I looked at him, I said, I never work. And I couldn't believe it came out of my mouth. And he looked at me, goes, because I told him, I said, I don't have to work. And he looked at me and I'm like, and guys, I'd already done the radio show. I'd already done a reading. I was on my way I'd already done a ton of stuff. But I looked at him, I said, you know what? I do something I love so much that none of it ever feels like work. None of it does. And I was like blown away by that. And Michael, you're going to be the same way. You're going to be the same way. So what you're walking into isn't going to be overwhelming. Just set your on and off hours and see what you want to do. Okay. Come on board. Do a radio show. Yeah, I need to go get my hair done. That's right. You do. You need to go get your hair done. We'll do this. Oh my God, 20. I would love to come to Florida. We're at in Florida. And yes, Michael, as soon as you retire on my show, you're already on my show the Monday afterwards. Let's talk about doing a gallery up there someplace because I think we could rock the socks off of everybody and anybody. So let's do it. Tony, don't care. You are so welcome, Mr. Michael. I am so happy for you. Okay, Tim, beef brutal. Oh, are you sure you could take it? Are you sure? I mean, because when I get brutal, I'm brutal. I can be brutally honest. I'll tell you what, brutally honest. And anybody that knows me knows that. It's kind of like my downfall sometimes in life. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. So I keep calling myself unfiltered. I don't, I can swear like a sailor too. So Not always good, not always good. Deerfield, Fort Lauderdale. Oh my God, sounds like an amazing place to come. I'll have to check into something down there and come on down and do a gallery down there. Let's see how big I can get it, huh? DeEtte across the world. Not even across the nation, DeEtte across the world. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh my God. There you go. And Andrea, inheritance is coming in. You're getting just start being grateful for it, darling. Send that out there. I'm grateful for the money coming into my account that I no longer have to worry about money. That's the way we look at this. So Tim. Wow. Um, wow. Tim, with you right off the bat, I want to tell you, oh my God, you see my head, it feels like it's spinning. I just feel like I'm going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And it's not that I'm saying no, 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 but I feel like you're too hard on yourself, dear. I just this part of me going like this, I want to scream at my head because I feel like you're too hard on yourself. Okay. I know you're very easy. I know you're very laid back. I know you know what, life is, a lot more laid back for you than it is for most people. But I really feel like it's being too hard on yourself. Okay, just being too hard on yourself. And I just feel like sometimes you get upset that maybe the body's not working the way you want, or your mind is not working the way you want, or whatever is not working the way you want. And or maybe it's just you're having a rough day today, but I feel like that is what's kind of going on with you. And I feel like I need to tell you just to sit back, relax, kind of like it in your easy chair or a chair on the front porch and go, okay, Calgon, take me away, kind of a thing, like, ugh, like everything is going to come to you. Okay. Everything in spades is coming to you. But I feel like, you know what? It's not a matter of getting out of your way. It's like a matter of sitting back and just allowing the light to come down on you and shine on you and bless you. Because you are just this hugely amazing person. And just allowing so much to him because I feel like, you know what? I already know you have abilities. I know you're already gifted, but I feel like Spirit's got a lot of gifts for you. Okay. A lot of gifts. I also feel like, wow, get on that book, dear. If you haven't started it yet, get on that book because I'm hearing one, two, three, four, possibly four, possibly a fifth book coming. But I feel like you need to get on it. Just write, and allow it just to flow, just to beautifully flow for you. Um, and not just like factual books. I'm also, I don't know if you like mystery or not, but I'm also seeing like mystery in the medium. There's a title, Mystery in the Medium for you. Um, but I feel like that is more like a forensic story, like a fictional story, forensics files story, where you already had the TV show The Medium, but um, just where there's a medium or a team of mediums or whatever doing high case forensics or whatever it is, and maybe one of them getting caught up in it. I don't know, but anyway, I just see that as one of your stories, darling. Hopefully that helps for you. Um, I'm also seeing this card for you, darling. Love matters. Love matters. And I think you already know. I don't think I need to explain this for you at all because I know you already know. Okay. Oh, feeling sick today, but always hard on myself, being told by my wife to get ready to write. Perfect. Perfect. I'm also seeing this card, honey. Love matters. And I think you already know what that means for you. Okay. So I'm going to leave that one with you the way it is because it's just so beautiful. I do believe this might be your connection between you, your wife, and spirit. Okay. Excuse me. So many beautiful people coming in. I love it. I love it. Good afternoon, Miss Jennifer. First time too many questions. Can I just have a card? Of course. We'll get you started, darling, in the lineup here, okay? Excuse me, guys. My throat chakra. Diana, I finally made a doctor's appointment, but any insight on what is going on with my health? Very odd stuff going on all over my head to toes, literally. Okay, Dino, let's this takes me in a different way. Give me a second here to kind of tune into you. Wow, you do have a lot going on. Anybody knows I also do medical intuitive. Everybody ever wanted a medical intuitive reading. For the most part, I would say, honestly, just kind of go to my website and sign up for one. But I'll kind of hit on a few things right off the way, Diana, because I just feel kind of lost. I feel lost in my body. I feel lost everywhere because I feel like maybe you've gone to the doctors or gone places, maybe Googled, whatever it's been. And I just feel like you're getting, you're in a hamster wheel, like a hamster wheel going round and round and round and round and round and not really quite figure out everything. I'm feeling a lot of pain throughout my back. I'm feeling like my head's getting fuzzy. So I just feel like I'm kind of spacey. That feels like maybe not a lot of sleep or maybe not the right nutrition for your body, like needing more or feeling depleted, I guess is better than anything. My mouth is also getting really dry, which is telling me you're really getting short on the water. So even if you're a big water drinker, it doesn't feel like quite enough is getting in there. Okay. Um, thank you. I'm also hearing you have to listen to yourself, darling. You have to listen to your own body. So this is a period for you to really get to know your own body. And I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but it does feel like, hello, Miss Jessica. It does feel like you need to start really getting to know your body a lot more. And for some reason, I just feel this unsatiable hunger. And I don't know what that is, but I'm wondering if it's more nutrients and things of that nature. So you know what? Maybe talk to your doctor when you go in to see him about that type of things. And I'm not sure if you're having some right knee pain, but my right knee is really feeling a lot of pain. And it just kind of feels like there's a little bit of swelling going on inside of it, which is generating some pain in there. Okay. Um, at the very least, please go get a massage because your back hurts. My back hurts. Who wants to pay for a massage? I need a massage. Anyway, I hopefully that helps, my dear. Hopefully that helps a little bit, Diana. For anything more in depth, darling, please do me a favor and just kind of reach out to me. Um, but yeah, I am feeling a lot of aches and pains and things of that nature throughout you. So hopefully the doctor can really help you with all that. Okay. I'm also hearing the word protein, so I'm not sure if you're getting enough protein into your system. Okay. Okay, Tony, can I have a card, please? Of course you can, Tony. Of course you can. You like me? I got glasses. I never wear them. They need to fix my eyes. I need my eyes fixed. Remember, everybody, please do me a favor. Share this. Let's get it going. Let's, again, more and more people that know about it, more come on, the more chances I'll keep doing this because this is a lot of fun, actually. But we need people to come on to say hi, see how we're doing. Okay, so Tony. Tony, any messages from family member in spirit heaven day tomorrow? I don't know what that means. Okay. You're welcome, Diane. Oh wow, Tony. Diana, not Diane. I apologize. Tony, the big picture. The big picture, dear. Oh my God, I love this card. You know, every time I pull this card, I love this card because this card is my life. This card really is my life. Always looking at the bigger picture. There's so many of us. There's so many small things in life to happen. There's so many little things to contemplate and so many little things to do. And we always look at the little things in life. We look at the little details, but so rarely do we look at the great big picture. Okay. The great big picture to really see how huge life really is. Okay. And how little mundane are all those little details that we're looking at are. So, Tony, I feel like when I'm looking at this card for you, it's time for you to start looking at that bigger picture, hon. It's time for you to go outside of yourself. Out, God, and are you really psychic? God, you got my ear itching, Tony. Um, Tony, I don't know if you know this, but I feel like you have a lot of abilities, and it just feels as if they're itching at me, itching at me. Um, but anyway, getting back to the bigger picture, Tony, I feel like you need to sit back, take a moment, really look at the bigger things that are happening, the bigger things around you. What is around you? What is going on in that aspect? Okay. Don't look at the little things, look at the bigger things. Okay. The bigger picture of things. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it's just that, you know what, sometimes we get kind of hung up on the small details. We get hung up on, you know what, God, the carpet's not right. God, you know, this isn't right. God, that's not right. When really, when we look at the great big picture of life, it's huge and you're right on the right track. So I need to also feel like I need to tell you that is that you are on the right track. You are going the right way. Okay. Um, and go from there. If that makes sense. So hopefully that helps you. So stop looking at the little things and realize that you are on the right path. You are going the right direction. Everything is going to work out. Okay, Tony? So hopefully that helps. That helps. Um, and Tony, for as far as spirit ones, I keep hearing your grandmother's all around, always around you. I don't know which grandma. I don't know if it's grandma, great grandma, great great grandma, or what's going on, but I keep hearing grandma's always around you. Okay, Miss Jennifer. Jennifer, oh my God, thank you for coming in for your first time. I appreciate it. Too many questions. Can I just have a card? You sure can, dear. I think I already said that once. But, oh my God, my computer keeps freezing. I got to work on the internet. It's really not been the best lately. So, um, again, everybody take time to share this for it. Hit the like button. Give me some love. Let everybody know that we're here. Throw a bunch of hearts to me. If you're watching on my Facebook site, please throw bunches of hearts, whatever you need to. Okay. Oh, I also need to send a shout out to Kim Pomeroy. If anybody knows her, please send her some love and some prayer. She's got a nasty infection going on. Thank you, Michael. She's got a nasty infection going on. She's in the hospital and she really just needs a lot of love. So, if anybody can send her some love and healing, I would so appreciate it. I know she's open to it. So, okay. So, Jennifer, let's pull a card for you. Okay. Gosh, Jennifer, you might get more than one card because I'm hearing more than one card. And that's why three. Oh my God, I love this. So you must have a lot going on, Jennifer. You must have a lot going on. So the first card I pulled for you, and I pulled three, Jennifer. The first card I pulled for you, it was empowerment card, Jennifer. And I feel like you are starting to work on your own empowerment. So it's you looking at yourself. So I'm looking at self-power, standing in your own power, all of that type of stuff. I feel like possibly you might have like given your power away or not felt like you had your power or feel like you've been standing in the shadows of somebody else. And I feel that's why we're pulling this card for you today. So it really is you starting to stand in your own personal power, knowing how amazing you are, knowing how great you are, and knowing that you've got this. Okay. And I don't know if I'm hearing this right in my head, but it's kind of like you don't need anybody. You know what I mean? You may feel like you do, but you don't need anybody. Everybody around you is just a support to you. But really, you need to stand in your own power. With that being said, though, I also pulled the show your support card. Okay. And again, with this, just like it was for the last person I pulled this card for, I do feel like this is more about, support of yourself. Okay. Show your support of yourself. So it is you going, wait a second, I'm going to do this for me. I'm going to show up for me. I'm going to, you know what, my plans are for me. Not that you might not have kids or a family or something of that nature, but it really is going, this is my time. And it's about showing yourself your own support. Okay. And know that other people are going to be around. When you start to empower yourself, other people are going to come out of the woodwork to help empower you. And with the last card that I pulled is once you start doing this, you're going to have a lot of hope and happiness, just like this card says. If you look at this card is amazing because once you start standing in your own power, your own right, your own way of being this, and knowing that your shit is amazing, you are going to find so much happiness. You're going to find so much hope for so many things, so many projects. Okay. Know that those thoughts going through your mind have been given to you by spirit, and know that those are things you're supposed to jump on. Okay. I've never even met you, so I hope this makes sense to you. But I do feel like this is your time, dear. This is your time for you. Okay. Please do, Michael. Please share. Please, please, please share, Michael. I'm waiting, Michael. I'm waiting. I'm going to read Angry Dinosaurs. Hello, announcing myself since you did. People need to say hi. Good vibes just here for energy. Oh my God, thank you. I love Angry Dinosaur when you show up. I don't even know who you are, but you are a pleasure and a blessing to have here from, from the YouTube side. Exactly, exactly. Um, is lymph node massage a thing? I'm not sure if lymph node, I know lymph, stop, sorry, that's for my class in 15 minutes. I don't know if lymph node massage is a thing, but I'm going to Google really quick. I believe it's lymph massage, um, or for the lymphatic system. So you do have lymphatic drainage massage, trigger point massage. So yeah, that is definitely a thing. Oh, thank you. Yes. No, it does make sense. And I'm wondering, Michael, if that is for, oh my God, I'm going to go back in the comments. The person that I was doing the medical for a little bit, That would make sense, darling, of everything, because I said she needed a massage. I think you're right on point for that. So I'm not sure what her name was. Oh, I wish I could figure it out here for her. Um, do. Diana, for Diana. So Diana Faye, I hope you're still listening. Yes, Diana. So I'm wondering, I think you're correct. I think you are correct. 110% on that one, darling. The a lymphatic drainage massage would probably do her tremendous. Um, there you go. I'm going to read this for you, Diana, because Michael brought it up, and I think it's amazing. It's a manual lymphatic drainage is a type of massage based on the hypothesis that it will encourage the natural drainage of the lymph, which carries waste products away from the tissues back toward the heart. Oh no, not impose. Yes, Diana, for you. And you did not impose whatsoever, Michael, in any way, shape, or form. I'm so happy that you came on to say that and do that. You know what I mean? Some night, Michael, we're gonna have to bring you in here to do readings with me. It's the only way I'm gonna get you to show up, Michael. Telling you, we're just gonna have to say, come on in. Um, oh, thank you, Michael. Always, God, I hold you in such high regard in your abilities. You don't even know. Oh my God, Deidre, you showed up. So I'm gonna pull a card for you, Deidre. I'm gonna pull a card for you. Doo-da, doo-da. See? Diana even says no imposition. There you go. There you go. I love it when people, I mean, I love it when people belt out things. That's what Facebook says about, isn't it? That's what it's about. Oh my God. Hey, Corey, how are you, darling? Oh my gosh. After Deidre, I'm going to pull a card for you, Miss Corey. Okay. Miss Deidre, a card for you. Higher ground, darling. Higher ground. What a pretty card, huh? Isn't that gorgeous? What I love about this card, though, if you're looking at this, because as we all know, Deidre, when I teach about cards, I don't just say look at the words. I say don't look at the book, this and that. And when it shows higher ground, it shows this beautiful scenery down here, doesn't it? Beautiful scenery about the mountains and the hills and all that, and this gorgeous rose. But if you look at where this is trailing to, this rose is firmly planted down here in the earth, and the rose is growing. Okay. So when I'm looking at the higher ground and seeing the message, I'm really looking at that rose and the height it's got off of the ground, the growth that it has taken. And I'm really thinking this is really about your growth and where you're going to. Okay. So I'm wondering if you are going to continue your spiritual journey. I'm wondering if you're going to continue that wonderful business you've got and just to get ready for it to take off. Get ready for this to just go boom and blossom way up. You're going to be on it. Oh, it's on this. I hate this mirroring effect. You're going to be this like this little fairy on time. You might as well just hold on to the rose and just watch yourself bloom because it's going to be huge, darling. It's going to be huge. Know that you just need to stay grounded to the earth firmly and watch it develop, watch it grow. Okay. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. So keep going, darling. You're going to give up that day job pretty soon, I think. I think you are. Doo-da, doo-da. I want my computer. I keep getting these messages from Google that I got a Trojan virus. I'm like, how do you even know you're in my computer? You're Google. How would you know? Although my producer says it's just spam, not to pay attention, but it's constantly sending me messages, so it makes me worried. Thanks for the reminder to keep on keeping on. Of course, darling. Of course. Of course. Awesome. So, Miss Corey, toot toot. A card for Miss Corey. Perfect setting, darling. Perfect setting. I'm almost wondering if you've been thinking about moving again or something. I'm almost wondering if that's what you've been thinking about doing or if you've been contemplating that again. But I do feel like first thing, Corey, when I seen your name, I started to get kind of a headache, like a stress headache going around. It just felt like it was like I wanted to hold my head and go, oh my God. Because that's what it felt like. It just felt like this, I got hair in my ass. It felt like a stress headache going across my head right off the bat. I just felt like you have so much going on and contemplating what to do here, what to do that, kind of going all over the place. I feel like you're still dealing with so much stuff. You know what I mean? Just kind of like it's just over and over and over again and so much stuff. But I do feel like, you know what, when you sit back at the end of the day, that where you're at in life right now, when you get out and you know what, you sit on your front porch, you look around, it's just absolutely bliss for you. Okay. Just absolutely bliss for you. Just to see what's in front of you, see what's all around. And I'm wondering how much of it you really would change. Okay. Because I'm thinking when you think back on your life, you've had struggles and obviously struggles will still be there in front of you. But you know what? I feel like when you look at your life that you do feel it's pretty amazing on many, many levels. Okay. I'm also hearing you need to get ready because I feel like some new stuff is coming in. Right? And I don't mean the tourists. I don't mean the tourists. But I do feel like you have some new things coming in, new possibilities. I wonder if you have a new job coming in and maybe taking, a higher ground of a job with maybe more responsibility or management or something of that nature. So, and I don't know if you're back working in a kitchen or not again, but I just feel like if you are, you're going to be taking that higher paid job, that higher paid position. So hopefully that makes sense, Miss Corey. Hopefully it makes sense. Do we have any more starred? Oh my God. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so unless anybody else is gonna come in and ask for a reading, Corey, yes, it is so me with the job I have now is stressful. So your headaches come with me. Oh my gosh, Corey, that so sucks. That so sucks. Oh my gosh. You need to go open your own restaurant, Corey. You're an amazing cook. Oh, awesome, Jessica. I would love to give you a card. I was thinking about you today, Jess. I was thinking, well, yesterday and today, just so you know, Jessica, I was thinking about you because I'm looking at doing galleries all over Timbuktu again. You're welcome, Corey. And you popped into my head. I don't even know why, but you popped into my head. So who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's get. You were thinking about me too? Oh, I love that. Great minds, isn't it? Great minds. Love that. Okay, let's get some cards rolling for you, Miss Jessica. Ah, here you go, Jessica. First card, intuition. Who'd have thunk it, huh? Who'd have thunk it, huh? I mean, here we are thinking about each other, intuition. And you know what? We already know that you've got some abilities just to soar, and we already know that. But I do feel like you have some growth going on lately, okay? Just more knowing, more seeing, more understanding, more accepting of it. Um, more accepting of the information coming in, more trusting of the information coming in. I feel like that's where you're sitting at when I'm looking at this and really starting to bring this into your life more. Okay. We already know you're highly intelligent. You're an amazing businesswoman. I mean, everything is 110-fold for you. But I feel like you're moving into that also aspect of spirituality coming into you also. Okay. And I feel like that's part of this. Okay. So I'm also wondering, are you thinking about doing possibly forensics or looking at forensics type stuff? I know you're in school for stuff. I know we've talked some about that, but I keep feeling with this, it's just more blasphemy with that. Um, let's pull the second card for you, which was the illumination card. And I feel like, you know what, with the illumination, intuition with illumination, when you put these two together, I feel like, you know what, you're going to be having some things happening that really are going to be showing some light on some things. Really, and I don't want to see. It doesn't even feel like it's an outward light coming in. It feels more like an inward glow, like this inner glow of something. Okay, so it's almost like the burning bush that was it Job? I can't even think of his name. Talked to. Okay. Um, it's that inward glow. It's that inward glow, like you knowing which direction to go because you're going to start seeing things and feeling things and just knowing without a doubt. So it's kind of like if you're looking down two paths, okay, two identical paths. One's going to glow a little bit, and you're going to know which way to go. Okay. So A, use your intuition. B, watch for the illumination things up for things to light up. Okay. Um, and this is the last card I pulled for you, which is a vulnerability card, Jessica, which is a vulnerability card, and I love this because sometimes when you're just vulnerable to things, things just show up. When we sit there and we try to fight, so this is along with the same path thing here, okay? So when you're looking at these paths and you're looking at which way you're going, don't fight it. Don't struggle. Don't feel like you have to push on. Don't feel like, oh my God, you got to manhandle this crap and go through it. Know that just sometimes if you sit back, you're vulnerable and you go, okay, whatever, just let me know. And just open up. You're gonna be blown away by the path that you see. Okay. Oh my God, I love that my 4C is through the roof right now. I love that. I love that. Jessica, you are so on such an amazing path, and just to watch you flourish has been, it's just over the years to watch you flourish has been just, oh my God, I'm so honored to be in your circle. You don't even know. Um, so thank you everybody for showing up today. Thank you for letting me do this. Let's pull a couple of cards just for the week. Um, just to get you through until next week. Well, it's gonna have to take you 2 weeks, but let's pull a couple of cards just to see what we get here. Okay. Just as a general overlay reading for life. Um, going from there. My screen on the other side just keeps freezing on me. It's just driving me batty. Infinite blessings, everybody. This is a big thank you for sharing this, by the way, like crazy. Oh, you were so welcome. You know what, darling? All I've been doing is sharing and sharing and sharing. So thank you guys, and everybody, do me a favor, even share this after we're done. That way people will start watching it more regularly. They can hit the, going live, whatever it is. But for the next week, guys, we're looking at infinite blessings. Okay, infinite blessings. Such a beautiful card. Look at that gorgeous card. I love looking at this card. I love looking at it because if you look at this, you see a lot of snow and you see a scene and everything like that. But if you look at every snowflake is a different blessing. Every snowflake is a blessing. And each one of it brings something of blessing to somebody. Look at that one person, how they're sharing blessings to everybody. And trust me, not only are you going to receive blessings over the next week or two, guys, this is your time to help bless others. And that doesn't mean you have to go out and financially do it. Sometimes it's just smiling. Sometimes it's saying, hey, can I help you with those groceries? Sometimes it's just calling up saying, hey, I thought about you. You know what? Blessings come in a lot of different forms and a lot of different ways, guys. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps you. Thank you guys, everybody, again for showing up here today. I will see you, remember, in 2 weeks. I will see you Monday on my show, School Through Spirit, at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's Monday morning. But again, I'll see you here in 2 weeks with Unfiltered with DeEtte Ranae here on WLTK-DB. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.